Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out to our Women in Jazz Celebration Concert Series. My name is Dr. Molly Redfield. I'm actually a professor at LSU. I'm an assistant professor of jazz studies. And this whole entire program was put together to fulfill 2 grants, and we're really, really excited to present almost an entire set list of arrangements and compositions written by the amazing women that I'm about to share the stage with. So we hope you enjoy. We're going to start this set off with a tune of mine called Who Dat? Awesome. Thank you so much for being here and supporting us and supporting women in jazz. This next tune that we're going to play is an arrangement by our trumpet player, who is an amazing artist. She plays with the Diva Orchestra. She plays with the Manhattan Transfer. She's really played with everyone you can name, and she's still in school. She does it all. Speaking of which, she's going to introduce her next tune.
Hi, everybody. How are we doing? Good. So my name is Kellen. So grateful to be here with all these amazing women playing for you. This next tune that we're going to play is one of my favorite tunes of all time, and the title's really fitting. I flew here from New York at like 3 a.m. Don't know why I booked my flight for that time. And also, I'm really difficult with flights, so like I can't take like the small planes because they make me sick, you know, so I have to take like 2 flights. So I was really, really difficult. Sorry, Molly. And I didn't get much sleep, like at all. Molly was driving us, you know, from New Orleans to Baton Rouge, and I was just like in the back of the car, like having hallucinations from sleep deprivation. And, you know, we were talking to the kids yesterday at the middle schools, and I was like, yeah, here's how you play jazz. I have no idea what I'm saying to you right now. And so the title of this next tune is really, really fitting. It's Louis Armstrong. It's one of his theme songs, and it's When It's Sleepy Time Down South.
was a tune I wrote called The Tinge. And the tinge is the look in a musician's eye when they're playing from a place of ego. And it's like an evil look that most musicians are aware of, I think. So I gave it a name. Thanks.
Tinge. All right, and I think the next song is one I brought in. So I wrote this song, and I kind of wanted to, this is actually going to be our first time performing it, but we just were at LSU on campus, and we played for a bunch of different middle schools, and I thought it'd be a fun thing to bring to the kids who are starting songwriting, to introduce the idea of limitations in songwriting. And obviously in jazz music, there's so many beautiful, complex chord changes that we have available to us, and a lot of the songs we play have many, many chords and harmonic changes. I wrote this as a songwriting challenge last year in January, and I could only use 3 chords. It was part of a course I took with Scott McMicken from Dr. Dog. So it's kind of more of like, I play it with some of my indie groups that I play with. I play here with a band I lead called Fantasy Nonfiction, and I also have a duo that's kind of Americana folky called the Ramble Rompers, and we'll actually be here for French Quarter Fest on April 14th. Yeah, so come on back. You'll hear it with that. But so this one is called Someone I Want to Be, and I thought it would be appropriate for this group because there's so much more than just harmonic changes that make jazz music and improvised music what it is. And this is really appropriate because this will be the first time we perform it as a group together for you. So think about dynamics and colors and shapes and different ways we can express the meaning in music. And this also was about me being a little girl, or basically me being a grown woman and kind of missing the freedom and fire I had as a young girl before all the, the kind of world got to me, I guess, and trying to rediscover that for myself. So this one is called Someone I Want to Be. Calling out, come back to me is easier than it sounds. In her mouth, my words feel like the words of someone else, someone I want to be, to be, to be. To be, to be, to be, to be. It's all melting now. The wax museum version made for someone else. I'm not myself. And ever since I lost her, I've been missing out on someone I want to be, to be, to be. To be, to be, to be, to be. Someone I want to be, to be, to be. To be, to be, to be, to be. Human people, please. Foregoing my feelings to protect another's needs. To what end and to what means? If you're still there, you probably don't care. Distracted, chasing butterflies and bees. Before they name you, before they tame you, can we please rewind? Teach me
Someone who's wild and free. Someone I want to be, to be, to be. To be, to be, to be, to be. Someone I want to be, to be, to be. To be, to be, to be, to be. Someone I want to be, 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 be, to be, to be, to be.
We want to thank you again for coming out. If you notice, we're talking a lot because actually we've never played together until the last 48 hours. So part of our outreach has been to play at 3 different middle schools all across Baton Rouge. And then these wonderful musicians came back and gave master classes for our LSU students. And then we had a high school combo that had auditions to all play together. And so they were from high schools all over Louisiana. And they came and they opened our concert last night, and we got to perform our tunes. And now we get to play it for y'all. And then tomorrow we'll take this into the studio. So it's been an amazing experience to get to know each other musically. And also we have the smallest van ever, so we kind of look like clowns going in and out. But it's been a bonding experience, and we very much enjoy it. And so this next tune, I'm not going to announce the title because hopefully you'll recognize it. But it's brought to us by Kellen, another arrangement. And once you recognize the tune, you will think of a name of a band. And when you think of that name of the band and you think of the vocalist, I want you to know that she was an amazing drummer too.
And it's her birthday today.
And it's her birthday. So hopefully you win at trivia. So far you've heard from Rose Cangelosi, who we met when we were both teenagers, actually, back in Sacramento. And we both relocated to this area. Rose is here living in NOLA. And you've heard from Autumn Dominguez, who actually is here in NOLA now and is originally from Prescott, Arizona, where both of them have just become extremely prominent musicians in this area and have amazing followings. So I really recommend that you check out all of their social medias, check out their music. This next musician I'm going to introduce actually is originally from the North Pacific, and we met through a really awesome mutual friend of ours. And Bailey and I bonded over a deep love of coffee, and it's been awesome to actually finally get to play music together, though we've talked a lot about music. And so she has brought just a really awesome arrangement of hers called Where Is Here? It's an original as well, sorry.
telling secrets up here.
So we're going to play you one more tune. And I want to take a moment and again thank the New Orleans Jazz Museum for having us today. And I want to take a moment and also introduce our pianist. Everyone, this is Yin Kim over on piano. Yin and I were actually sisters in jazz with the Jazz Education Network's International Collegiate Competition. And so we got to spend a whole week together performing with some amazing musicians. And Yin is, of course, an amazing musician herself, and she just finished up her doctorate. So she's now Dr. Kim as of just a few weeks ago. So we're going to end with a tune that harkens back to those who came before us. So we really do realize that we wouldn't be able to even be on this stage had it not been for the women who came before us, who really blazed a lot of trails. And one of those is actually Lil Hardin Armstrong. And she was the pianist with Louis Armstrong and was his wife, but it was actually her group that he took over. And she wrote a lot of his music, and one of the tunes that we're starting to realize that has been not named, so to say, but her name is not really associated as the composer with, is Struttin' with Some Barbecue. But there's lots of notes and evidence that this is actually one of her standards. And so we want to pay homage to her. And before we play this last tune, I just want to say thank you to LSU, the provost, Roy Haggerty, for sponsoring us with a creative arts grant. And then for Dean Lau at the College of Music and Dramatic Arts, who also sponsored us with a matching grant as well. And it's been just so much fun to play with y'all, and I hope you have a good rest of your time here in New Orleans. Thank you again for coming out.